Good morning, everybody. Today I want to do a quick video on Rigel Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol RIGL. Today they announced that one of their patented drugs is being tested in a clinical trial in the United Kingdom as a treatment for COVID pneumonia, and it's up big on the news. So I want to go over their business a little bit and show you why I think their chart looks favorable for a possible long-term price run-up. First off, just let me say that I am not a financial advisor, nor do I own any of this stock at the moment. This is only my opinion on Rigel Pharmaceuticals, so please do your own research before purchasing this stock. Right now, I'll give you a quick rundown of what they do. Rigel Pharmaceuticals is a biotechnology company dedicated to discovering, developing, and providing novel small molecule drugs that significantly improve the lives of patients with immune and hematologic disorders, cancer, and rare diseases. As of right now, it looks like their only FDA-approved product is Tavalisse, and it's the only oral spleen tyrosine kinase inhibitor for the treatment of adult patients with chronic immune thrombocytopenia, or ITP, who have an insufficient response to a previous treatment. ITP is a rare autoimmune disease where the body's own immune system attacks and destroys platelets in the blood. So this is where Tavalisse comes in. Severe COVID pneumonia can lead to acute respiratory distress syndrome, or ARDS, which can often be fatal. Because of the encouraging data from the previous Tavalisse study, it's believed there is potential for it to treat the severity of it and to prevent ARDS. Researchers at MIT and Harvard recently led a test to identify FDA-approved compounds that reduce a biomarker that predicts the development of ARDS. Of the over 3,700 compounds that were screened, Tavalisse was the only one that was identified to meet the criteria and gain clearance. This will potentially enable the company to rapidly repurpose the drug for other treatments. Although Rigel Pharmaceuticals only has one approved drug, if you go on their website's investors page, you can see they have several other clinical trials currently underway in their pipeline. And if they get approved, they could be big revenue growers. So Rigel Pharmaceuticals has the potential to be a much bigger player in the biotech space, even without the possibility of the COVID treatment outcome. And this is reflected in their earnings forecast you can see on the Nasdaq's website. They're projected to lose money this year and next year, but after that, in 2022, they're projected to almost cut that loss in half and then have a nice earnings per share gain of 49 cents a share in 2023 once some of the other treatments in their pipeline start getting approved. Okay, so let's get to the charts. Bringing up the daily chart, you can see Rigel Pharmaceutical was up over 90% on huge volume and ended the day over $4 a share. Now, I'm not a buyer of this stock just yet, and right now I'll flip over to the weekly chart and show you why. On the weekly chart, you can see Rigel's been going pretty much sideways since 2014, so that's a very nice long accumulation base. Now, Rigel has been extremely volatile in the past, and believe it or not, was once a $100 stock back in 2001. Now, like I said before, Rigel has had a long accumulation base, and I like to see that in low-price stocks because most big winners have one right before they start their big run-up. But just above that accumulation base is a big fat layer of overhead resistance. As you can see, Rigel has tried to break above it several times since 2014 but hasn't succeeded, and that's the reason why I'm waiting to purchase this stock. If Rigel can break above it and hold it for a little while, that should be enough to show me it's ready to begin its run up. Now, favorable news on the COVID trial could easily be enough to push it over that level. Now, before I go, I want to show you a chart of RIGEL Pharmaceuticals. If you're not familiar with them, they've been contracted to work on a COVID vaccine, so you can see the potential for a low-price stock in this sector. Now, they've risen from under $5 a share to a high of over $30 a share just a few weeks ago. Now, Inovio had that nice long accumulation base that dries up the supply, and then when a catalyst comes into the stock that could send earnings higher, the run-up phase begins. Now, I'm not saying Rigel Pharmaceuticals is going to run up this high. All I'm saying is the conditions for it are certainly there. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you today. I just thought Rigel was an interesting company with a nice chart, and I wanted to share it with you. Now, I see that I'm approaching 500 subscribers, so thank you to everybody for subscribing and liking the videos. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed, I like to make videos on lower price stocks with high potential that are flying under the radar, as well as videos on other high growth stocks. So if that interests you, please subscribe so you don't miss any future investing ideas. Thank you so much for watching my video, and until next time, take care, everybody.